What's up, everybody? This is your boy Thirsty Jack, and it's been a long time since I'm doing this, but it's a regular Thirsty Jack gaming. And the gameplay I'm going to show you right now is UFC 2. Is I'm playing Mike Tyson from two different eras, two regular fights, and one for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. And therefore, before I start this video, I'm gonna give two shoutouts. One shout out is Iron Mike Tyson. I think the past day his birthday came up, and big birthday to Iron Mike Tyson. Speaking of birthday, other big birthday to my little brother Ishmael. He just turned 20 yesterday. So from the shout out, we're gonna talk about something game related. And I've seen a couple of game related YouTube videos all over the place, but there's one thing that people don't ever talk about is being burnt out. And this is what the game is about: is burned out from certain game or any kind of favorite game you're playing all week or all day. You just feel burned out. And why I talk about burnout, not the game, but being burned out from certain games, because it happened to me. It really happened to me like yesterday, because I remember I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3. That's my favorite first-person shooter. One day I was like firing up, start having winning streak like crazy, blazing up like Steve Curry before he started losing the final. I was a big fan of LeBron James, so but I was pretty good until I started playing the game, and that's where I start losing it, and I felt burnt afterwards, because you put so many energy into one certain game or one session of multiplayer and start getting good at it, and then the next day you pick up the game again and you thought you could have the same game, but it turned to be a really different situation. That's what happened to me, because that's what happened. You play too much. That's what happened. You feel burnt, because in different games, not only from Call of Duty, but like different games like Grand Theft Auto Online, you get burned out because you're doing the same old shit again. Like, I remember last time I played remember last time I played Grand Theft Auto Online was me, Tyler, and Beasley. We playing Grand Theft Auto, and to be honest, I'm sick of tired getting blown up by them. It pretty much burn you out sometimes, because you spent not like end game money, but like money towards to the game, like the shark card. I only buy a shark card only one time. It was a $15 shark card, $20 shark card to get a $1.5 million. And bro, that money went by fast, cause I customized the shit out of my damn car. I customized my ride, I customized my car, and I see everybody customize their apartment, and they burn their money out. And it just started to realize that the moment you spend your money on a certain game, including the add-on or DLC for any type of games, you feel burned out. And that's why I never buy any more shark cards from them. From Call of Duty. God damn it, not Call of Duty. Grand Theft Auto Online. And you feel tired of it. You want to switch out and play different type of games. You want to do something else differently. But every time you just hop on the game, you just want to chill out. They want you to play Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's a fun game sometimes, but it's getting a little bit boring, and sometimes you feel burned out. You want to do something else. You want to play different games, like me playing EA Sports UFC 2. I ain't played it online that much, because every time I play online, you start to winning, and next you just get a KO flash, or you try to escape from the transition, and it's not a fun game. It's not, and you just feel a little bit tired of it, and you just don't want to play the certain game no more. You just want to switch it out. Same thing with Black Ops 3, and you feel a little bit different, or you just take a good, put the control down and fall back on it. Certain games I didn't play that long was a WWE 2K16, because 2K17 about to drop very soon in October 11th, and I can't wait to see that game that comes out. Knowing me, I'm a big fan of the wrestling games and such, and I can't wait to play the game. But back to the first topic, and there will be more topics about gaming. But when you burn out, it's a good thing, because that means you get different tastes and you got life. And when you burn out, you want to do something else. You want to do something else different because I'm gonna keep on bringing up Call of Duty because that's the only game I can think of. But when you play Call of Duty, it's amazing that people will reach up to like a prestige master, like like over like 56, and move forward to like 900 or 1,000. They ain't got no life. And like I said, once I hit prestige master, that's it for me. It's over. I'm not playing any more Call of Duty. I might play a little bit just to play a little contract and just upload a video to bring up the topic that I want to talk about. But after I hit the prestige mode or hit prestige master, I'm finito. I'm done. I'm retired. I will drop the controller like Kobe Bryant did as he retired as Black Mamba in the last game for the Lakers. Just drop the microphone, and that's how I feel of it. And from Burnout to a favorite wrestling game, I did talk about WWE 2K16 and talking about the new release for 2K17. They did a special on WWE Network or WWE.com if you got the network or not, and they show all the cover from the past wrestling games. And when I look back in all them covers and seeing all the cover for wrestling for WWE games in the past, I would say past decades, like very long time. It brings back tons of memories. And as a wrestler fan and a gamer, I have so many fond memories of playing those wrestling games. And I got like so many tons of stories of all those games. And as I try to scroll to see all them covers on the network, try to find them, cause so try to remember all the damn WWE. Sorry, but oh lord, this is the reason why I started to hate the damn .com shit. But excuse me. But I remember I remember the first game I ever picked up was the WWE, also said WWF Raw. That was back in 1993 or 4. It was for the Super Nintendo. I used to play that all the time. We used to rent that game in my town. Oh, there it is. In the town of Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a place called Video Hut. And all my people who live in Raleigh, North Carolina, in Spring Lake, I used to stay there like in the 90s. You recognize what Video Hut is. This was like during that time when Blockbuster was popping and everything else. And in my local store, Video Hut. And I used to always rent out WWF Raw. And at the time, I didn't never own a wrestling game. I just always like rent them and play them all the time. It was fun back in the days. And then after that, I got the Sega Game Gear. Same thing with WWF Raw for Sega Game Gear, because I played for the Super Nintendo, but I got it for Game Gear. Played it, loved it to death. I love playing the Warrior Rumble. Love playing the Survivor Series. It was fun until that son of a bitch borrowed my damn Game Gear and broke it. Oh, fat bastard. But anyway, but after that, when I look back, all them covers on this WWE.com, WWE Network, it brings me back a lot of memories. And the most fun thing I ever played was the Road to WrestleMania Arcade. We got the Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Lex Luger, Yokozuna, Don't the Clown, all them guys. I used to play them all the time, and I beat them like back to back arcade. It was a fun ass game. And then after that, I got the Sega Saturn. All my 90s kids who played Sega Saturn, you know what I'm talking about. When I played WWF in your house. At the time, I was a huge fan of Allman Johnson. As the only character I played as Allman Johnson, but I switched it up, play as Shawn Michaels, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and all them characters. I loved the game. It was a pure arcade until I moved to a 1064 during the Anti era. I played WWF Warzone. At those time, you try to do all them button combination, try to do a damn rock bottom or Stone Cold Stunner. It's frustrating. It takes a lot of times. So that's one thing I like about it, and dislike about it. But back in them days, you can't help but enjoy it. And then after that, WWF Attitude, another fun game. I love playing the game all the time, man. I create my own create my own booking card, create my own little matches every Sunday. And I think I talked about my past video about fantasy booking. And then 1064, same thing, WrestleMania 2000, and that right there was the shit. Oh man, that's my favorite game, right along with No Mercy. Instant classic, including the Royal Rumble. You could have matches like man against female and intergender matches. It was hella fun. Then move forward from, I think from 64. No. After that, No Mercy. No Mercy, love it. But also from WWE, WWF was a WCW versus NWO World Tour. Then WCW Revenge. The worst WCW game I ever played was Nitro. That game was garbage. The controller wasn't right, and the graphic was no too bad. All the graphics back then, it was acceptable, but it was shitty. And then after that, Mayhem. Ooh Lord. Classic. That's what I gotta say from it. But No Mercy was popping, and then after from 1064 to PS2, then I brought SmackDown Just Bring It, and oh man, I never forget. I got the game with the memory card, and after you play Road to WrestleMania, you unlock Limp Bizkit, and that was an interesting moment. That was very interesting, unlock the characters. And then after that, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. That was a fun game. I remember I bring that game to Myrtle Beach one time, or at the beach, and I just played it non-stop, just playing it. I played as Chris Jericho, Hulk Hogan, Rob Van Dam. I remember I played all them belts at the time. And then from that one to Here Come the Pain with Brock Lesnar. The last one, Shut Your Mouth, had Brock Lesnar, but this time they had Brock Lesnar this time, and you can go both shows and clear all them straps, and that was a pretty good game. Then look at SmackDown vs. Raw. That was a classic game. That's where you create your own championship belt and try to spend all the money. Pretty fun game. Very fun game. And then SmackDown vs. Raw 06. Batista and John Cena. I think at that time I was graduated from high school, from Drew High School, and that was a classic game. I play the game all the time, and I think at the time they have a ECW arena, if I can remember, and classic. And then after that, my brother got 07 and 08, 07, 08, and I played them both of them games, and it was a fun game to play. And I wish I played more of it, but at the time I played it. It was good. And then I think I had PS2 at the time. I think I played SmackDown vs. Raw 09. I think during that time when PS3 was popping, and I still had PS2 at the time, and boy, those graphics was hella different, and those kids would make fun of you if you ain't get a PS3 or next gen. Them kids would make fun of you. They would rank on your ass, and trust me, I've been there, done that. They're so cruel. And I remember one time I'm bringing Need for Speed Pro Street for PS2. This bastard gonna tell me that, hey man, this game looks so much better on Xbox 360 and the PS3. I was so mad. I was hella angry. I'm like, you bastard, you know I ain't got the money at the time. But luckily, the PlayStation 3 Slim come out, I pushed that shit. So after that, I did play it. Maybe, no. At the time, I brought Xbox 360. I brought that one, played SmackDown vs. Raw 09, and then Red Light of Death took place, and that was not a fun game. Good graphics, but shitty time. And then I moved from Xbox 360 to PS3. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. That was an epic game, and the graphic at that time was on point. and it was fun. And then SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. It was an epic game, and pretty much I download every single great wrestlers for the PS3, and I think that's the time when community creation was on point, and I played it, and it was awesome. It was an awesome game. Also, I remember they had this one championship belt. It was called Champions of Champions, and that's part of WrestleMania mode. And once you complete that, when you unlock that belt, it looked like an Andre Giant championship belt. And that belt was fun. And I swear, if they bring that belt like a replica belt, I will buy it. Then WWE 12. That game was epic, and that's the time when you fall through table, it would break. The table would still stay there, and every time I remember they had little glitches. That's why I didn't play that much, but everything else, it was so influenced. It was fun to play. You do a catcher move, you can do all kind of creative stuff. It was a fun game to play. I think at that time they had a Create Your Arena, and boy, I download a bunch of arenas, download a bunch of wrestlers. The only missing at that time was Create Your Own Championship belt. And then WWE 13, that's where they had their Attitude Era, and I remember playing that one. And I think at that time was CM Punk was popping, and CM Punk was popular, and play all them guys and create your own arenas. And I think the other game they create your own championship. That'd be down the road, but that was a good game. And then 2K14. That's the one I got, the Undertaker Collector Edition, where they had the 25 years of WrestleMania, and I flipped that rock cover into a Daniel Bryan cover, and it was a blast. And I got all them. I think I still got the casket in my room still. I never forget it. It was a fun game. Go through all them years of WrestleMania. Love the mode, and I think that's where they started doing a showcase. And then in 2K15 for the PS4, it was. I compare this to the NBA 2K introduced the PS4, because at the time they ain't got no extra game mode. All the feature was taken out because it's the first time they're testing out. But I understand it, but you had to work what you got. And it was a fun game. The showcase was good. I love the showcase. I think I did tons of video from that one. And then 2K16. That's a game I got right now, and that's what I did. The first did Best for Business, in which I'm holding up the second season till the time is right. Right now 2K17 is around the corner, so I'm about to do that until that game comes out. See what they got, but be a lookout for a special episode. I am going to do that because I know you're a fan. I know people love Best for Business. I know my homeboy John, he loved that season, so I'm cooking up something with it. Just give me some more time. But back to the 2K16. The 2K16, I love it. They took out CM Punk. Everything else looked pretty dope. The showcase was great. I love the DLC, and it was a fun game. And plus, I still playing it to this day. And 2K17, I pre-ordered that one after I saw Goldberg pre-order trailer. The moment I saw Goldberg trailer comes out, the next day I drove down to GameStop and pre-ordered that game right off the bat. Because not only that, you get, once you pre-order 2K17, you get two versions of Goldberg. You get the Trunk Goldberg and you get the WCW Goldberg, and you get Monday Night Nitro Arena. I don't know which version they're gonna have. Either the last era of Nitro, the Nitro with the big ass the chrome stage, or the throwback Nitro from the 90s. If they got the 90s Nitro, I'm bringing back the Monday Night War. Trust me. And they got the Halloween Havoc, of course, with the Goldberg versus DDP. Hope they get that version of the Halloween Havoc arena. And all like that, I just find out that Sasha Banks gonna be in the 2K17 because last year they didn't put her in it. It was just some bullshit. But I can't wait to play them 2K17. And after looking back at all them covers on the WWE.com, it brings me back lots of memories. All those fancy bookings and all the awesome stuff from it. And I hope I can bring some more memories, and down the road, do some more, fun memories. Pass that to the next generation. No. So yeah, that's my that's all the topics about being burned out from certain games and all them wrestling, all my favorite wrestling games from the past, from as a little kid to now. So it was a fun memory and fun moment. Well, as you can tell, and boom, go to dynamite. So so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment or the feedback about this video. Tell me what your favorite moment from your wrestling games, and what game that you feel you burn out from the most from the game, so you want to take a break from it. And until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Check out this angle here. Boom! And he's out.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is the new UFC heavyweight champion.